Y'all motherfuckers never had swordfish. How about that? I have.
I'm allergic.
To raw fish?
I'm allergic to fish. I'm allergic to anything from the ocean.
If I grab a fish and slap you with it, you're gonna break out in hives.
He's gonna break out in hives. He slap him with a fish.
Why does Tony's solution always involve slapping someone with something?
Because this man's outrageous. I want to slap the shit out of him. For our next topic, ladies and gentlemen, how important is having credibility? And what happens if you lose all credibility? Are there consequences to it? I think on this pod, we all know about credibility. Myself included. I think I'm the best at credibility. I think I have the most credibility out of all four of us.
Yeah, nobody's more credible than
No,
nobody is more credible.
I'm incredible, all type of shit, all day.
All the credits, all the creds. I'm all of the creds. Incredible, incredulous.
I think Doe came up with this topic. Doe, where is this stemming from?
This is just like hip hop and all sorts of stuff. Like credibility meant a lot in the past. I don't know if it means so much now. But like back in the day, like credibility meant everything. My balls are my word. All right, people used to be, I'll lie on my dick.
That's
right.
Pooch, what does that sound like to you, Pooch? That night we were
I know
drinking
someone
shots.
very close to me that claims they've never lied on their dick.
On their dick.
It's a fact.
What were you gonna ask me, Tony?
What he said something earlier. You have your words on your balls. What night when we were all drinking, and I was just like, yo.
You're saying word is bond.
Yeah, your word is your
word is bond.
She said she was pouring shots all night. She's fucking pouring shots all night. It was
her word is her bond. I was like, what? Then my cousin made one comment like, I'll pour shots all night if blah, blah, blah.
I was
and
trying
he
to
really
hold her
to force her. She was not drinking with us. So he tried to force her to pour the shot. Her word is her bond. Like, what is wrong with you?
Good nights, bro.
So like, let's set up a scenario. You go to the least credible supermarket in the neighborhood. Do you feel any type of way?
Maybe let's say the least credible chicken spot according to Tony. According to Doe, PDQ.
The PDQ.
Whatever that is.
They have good chicken sandwiches.
It's a select
Although they
states.
have butter pickles that are absolutely disgusting. I'll say this. Okay.
I never.
Tony just hates pickles in general, though.
Tony just hates pickles, but they have butter pickles. They're gross. I love butter and I love pickles. Butter pickles are gross. I don't know what is happening there. I don't even know what butter pickles are. They just look like normal pickles, but there must be some interaction with butter prior to getting into my buns. Not with it.
I'm not.
I don't even sound pleasing at all. Buttered
It's
pickles.
disgusting. I had a butter pickle sandwich from PDQ's. It wasn't a butter pickle sandwich. It was like a chicken sandwich that had butter pickles on it.
I was
disgusting.
I was picturing a pickle-only sandwich.
Yeah. I caught it. I was like, hold on, wait. That might sound misleading.
A pickle in between two loaves of bread.
Lobes?
Loaves.
Between two lobes.
Yeah, nah. I mean,
earlobe. Like it's that little
that
bit.
fat
Why is it
part.
called
Yeah.
a lobe?
It's a little hangy bit.
What is a lobe?
I don't
Why
know.
is there nothing else in our body?
Your brain also has lobes, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. That's inside your body. I don't count anything inside. I'm talking outside.
damn, what a switch.
There's no ass lobes, right?
I hope not. That's fucking disturbing. If you had a little dangly thing. Actually, I was born with like a little hanging thing on my ear, actually.
Ooh, okay, like a lunare or some shit like that?
No,
Like a,
no. Like it was like a
Lunare.
bag of skin. It was like a bag of meat hanging off my ear.
Really? They just
Yeah,
came and
I got
snipped it
one
off?
stitch on one of these ears. And I remember when I was a kid.
Oh, I know what you had.
here. It was like right here. It was just like just like a hanging little sack of skin, and I don't know if I cut it off or my parents got
It's
it
like a
cut off.
cyst
But I was
thing.
like 5 when we got it removed.
Babies are weird in general, though, man. I had a niece born with a full head of hair and also her entire shoulders covered in hair.
Yeah, babies are hairy bastards at times. Both my children were born like afro, like full head of hair. I was like, this is disturbing. And my son kept his hair. My daughter went completely bald after being born with a full head of hair.
No way. I didn't know that was possible.
Well, she took
That's
after
nuts.
me, man. She went bald. And she came back. She was beautiful. We haven't cut her hair once. Or my son's hair. I don't know why I'm going to cut. All right. We're on a crazy tangent.
was
We're
just-
talking
I was
trying- I was
credibility,
just about
but
to
I
bring
don't
us
give a
back.
damn. I don't
Credibility.
know when to cut my children's hair.
I think when it gets ridiculous, like for girls,
What is ridiculous? My daughter's hair is down to her ass. I haven't cut it yet.
I think a little trimming there needs to happen. I don't think.
What do you mean
I
needs?
can't. That's your kid. I can't tell you what to do. Like anything that can be where something can get caught easily, like into something.
This isn't The
or,
Incredible. She's not gonna get sucked into an airplane turbine.
No, I know
Her
that.
hair.
I'm just saying, like, if it's down to her ass crack, like, yeah, I think that might be a little too long. Me
Why
personally,
are you adding the crack? She's a little girl, bro. That's
I'm more
disturbing.
talking in general. I'm not really just only talking about anybody who has long hair. We have friends with long hair, all right? I'm just saying when it gets down to your crack, your ass, your butt cheeks, your lobes, whatever you want to call it, I think you maybe want to trim it, or unless, you're doing something with it. But for my son's hair, like I cut it once he got down to like crazy lengths where it was uncontrollable.
I might
Trimmed it
just
up.
have my kid have braids or something. I might just let
That
them
would be
rock their hair
fire.
till they choose to cut it.
That's rad.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Till they get lice.
But all right. What
You
were we
think
talking
of
about?
longer-
Earlobes?
Does longer hair make you more prone to lice? We're going way off track.
It does. I mean, it comes into play though. But let's go back to
Wait, well, I don't want to go back. Hold on. Having longer hair makes you a liar?
no.
This is the
so
claim.
Is this the claim?
So, like most people who have long hair, if you're not of color or you're not black or African American, lice don't live in nappy hair. It's just as a proven thing. They don't. It's too thick for them to live in. They thrive off a long, straight, thin hair that's just super thin and super clean. Swear to God, you can go and Google this.
Lice. Like the
Lice.
creature.
Yeah, like the little
I heard
fucking-
lies. You're more susceptible to lies. I'm like, what the fuck?
They get
is
long
he
hair people
talking
are
about?
liars more than.
Yeah, I think the straighter and the more finer your hair, I think
You're more
lice
susceptible to it.
enjoy that hair more.
Is that a true thing?
I don't know. I actually don't know, but I've been told this my entire life.
Have you met a black man or an African man or woman with nice curly thick hair have lice? Have you ever met one?
I haven't met someone that has lice since I was in like elementary school.
I mean, that's usually when you get
I
it.
don't know.
But it's never. Google it. It's like one of those urban myths, I guess you could put if you don't believe me. It's just
What's that thing that if you go hiking and it bites you, you can get like some disease from it? Is it lice or ticks or
The one where you
It's-
can't eat red meat anymore.
something? There's like a
Yeah,
tick or
what?
something.
Yeah, there's a tick that you can get by. I want to say it's like a deer tick or something like that. That there is a chance you can catch a disease where you would no longer be able to process red meat properly.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
heard-
a podcast. I think Radiolab did a podcast on that. It's crazy. This is a lady who loved meats, got bit by a tick, and then whenever she ate meats, she would get hospitalized. And then once she was in the hospital, the doctors were like, "You're totally fine." They couldn't explain it, but basically, she developed an allergy to meat. And over time, now she could eat meat again, but she got used to not eating meat, so she just doesn't care for it that much. But I think
That's
you were
wild.
thinking about it. We're talking about lice, and you're thinking of Lyme disease, which you also get from ticks. I don't know, but
Lyme
what
disease.
the yo?
Yeah.
That just took me on a whirlwind there. What? That's sick. Maybe that's how
Yeah.
maybe that's how vegans can get back at us meat eaters. They just release all these damn ticks, and now everybody can't eat meat no more.
all them people that be sleeping with dogs and shit.
Ooh.
But you said deer ticks. That's a little. I think they're different from regular ticks.
Yeah, but your dogs will just be in a bush and they'll get bit by
Since-
anything.
Now let's go back to
Since
this.
I have
credibility.
zero credibility to make topics, apparently, Should service animals be allowed in bars and restaurants and in concert venues?
Are we just switching
Absolutely.
topics?
A lot of people feel like these animals shouldn't be in these places, and there are people who get service animals when they don't really need them. How do you feel
mean,
about
this-
service animals in restaurants?
All right, I'm gonna give you the take. All right, yeah, of course, they're service animals. Now you're adding a whole other tangent of a lot of people get service animals when they don't need service animals. I don't know the procedures for someone getting a service animal. I would imagine that you have to go through some type of medical process, seeing a doctor or something, where they say, yes, this person's in need of a service animal. I mean, I don't know. I
Or
don't
you
see
go
what
to
the problem is.
Google, print out that fake. I have to have a service animal. Buy the animal service dog vesting. Don't touch.
A lot
don't
of
pet.
people just buy the vest
And
on
just go
Amazon
inside
and
the
the
store
service
and it's a
dog
wrap.
vest, and then they just throw it on their animal.
And that goes back to credibility. Can you trust this? You know, I mean, but to go back to the hip hop, to go back to the actual topic though, because I think it's still a good topic. Back then, yeah,
I
we used
kind
to
of like
hold.
the idea of Doughy leading a mixed bag. Was that what you were about to go for?
Yeah,
Doughy?
that's what I was about to go for.
Like just a Doughy guided section. I don't know why that intrigues me.
I am having trouble wrapping my head around the credibility topic a little bit though. Like, cause like I've definitely got some friends that if they tell me that like a game is good or something, right? Like I'm not gonna take it as seriously as other people telling me a game is good. I've got a friend, he loves very limited kinds of games. So like if he tells me that like this RPG that I've been waiting for to come out he's like, oh, I looked at it, it looked bad. He's like, all the reviews I've read about it have been bad. I probably am not going to care. Like I'm probably going to disregard that opinion, right? Like he has zero credibility in my mind because he just has revealed himself as a hater of things that are outside of his particular like interest, you know?
Yo, Bucho, who here can you trust when it comes to game and their credibility of gaming, their taste of gaming? Who here can you not trust? Actually,
I would say that maybe my gaming interests probably more closely aligned with Doe out of everybody. Mateo too. Mateo likes a lot of the weird indie games that I like
Yeah.
too. So
Our
it
weird
really
stuff definitely
depends.
overlaps.
When
Yeah.
Doe tells me a game is good, it's almost never good. But when Doey is like ranting and raving about something, he has a lot to say about a game, there's a decent chance that it's a good game and it's something I'll look into. But Doey has like he likes to say everything is good. Nothing to Doey, almost nothing is bad. Everything is good or amazing. Everything's amazing. Tony,
Game of the year.
I can't put zero stock in your gaming opinion. You'll say something's amazing or something's terrible. I would have to know for myself. I don't
that's
have no frame of
crazy. I've
reference.
never gave you any game to go say this is amazing game. I've never done that. Not once have I lead you into a game. I'd be like, yo, this game's good. You should try it out. That's it.
I don't think you've ever recommended a game to me.
Exactly.
I was just
so
thinking
I
the
don't
same
even know.
thing. I don't think Tony has ever recommended a
I
game
don't
for
think
me.
Tony plays games.
I just that's ridiculous, bro. All these insults is crazy right now. It's out of line.
It's not even an insult. It's just I don't think you play that many games. Like you play Call of Duty, 2K, and like what else? You don't
BattleBit.
really be playing games.
BattleBit,
You just
Guys.
installed that last week.
Fall Guys, Downwell. I played a lot of games.
Down. I love it. I love it. He picks
Please.
3 huge titles and then follows with the most niche indie game. You probably haven't even beat the first level in that game.
I have
alright?
not.
Right.
were
all right.
playing,
You don't
Enter
fucking
the
play
Gungeon.
down well.
I play a lot of freaking games, bro. I'm getting tired of this guy.
Freaking.
This guy. I wanted to say I wanted to say fuck.
No,
but
I appreciate it. Stop the boosh.
like I wanted to say I've tried many games. I've never asked any one of y'all to play a game because it's like I know you guys play different games, so I'm not gonna lead you down this path to play a freaking game and then you have me tell me, oh, this man doesn't know shit about games. Like
The thing that I have like a love-hate relationship with is when Tony finds something very interesting in a new game and we're all sitting and he will not stop saying how amazing it is. Oh my God, this is so cool. And everything. Oh my God. I wish you guys could see this. It's so amazing.
My bad. I just be enjoying the
never that
game.
amazing.
That's
I've never heard Tony. Yo, Tony be like, "Oh my God, no shit, yo, the new gun is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. The way it shoots, the vibration. Oh my, look at the recoil. Oh, it's so nuts.
That's insane.
Wow, look at this area. It's so incredible. Wow." And he'll just keep doing that till you're just like, damn. All right, I'm gonna stop playing what I'm playing. I'll pick Ratchet and Clank back up. I'm gonna continue it now. And then it's not that incredible. Like, the game is good.
That's insane.
Sorry, whatever Tony's ranting and raving about, it don't be that good.
What about when he was in the glitch that one
We were
time?
playing Returnal, remember?
Yeah, that's a good time. He got in the glitch.
I got in
Is
the
it the
glitch. And I aced that game until Doughboy came around and I just stopped playing it. I lost taste for that
I
game,
made
bro.
him stop playing it.
Yeah, I lost
Until we
taste for
came
Victim.
around. Who had a PS5 first? You or Doe?
me.
I think you, yeah. He went to like Walmart or something and
Waited in line for 15 blistering hours.
Oh my god!
It was a long
I
time. I
was
don't know
one
if
of
it
the
was
last
15.
PS5 dudes.
Actually, now I have a better twist to this thing. And it's mostly gonna fall on me and at my will. But
so many
how
twists and
much
turns.
how much credibility do I have in anything with you guys? Like, is there
If
something?
if you told me stuff about guns, I would be. I don't know many people, but you're
That's
probably like you and Adam are the people like talking about guns. I'd be most
Adam knows
inclined
way
to
more
just-
about guns than I do.
Yo,
too.
for sure. But I'm just picking two people out of a hat. Like, you guys would be the people I'd be most inclined to just take the information at face value. And I almost take no information. Y'all know me. I fact check everything.
Yeah.
People be the tiniest bit of information, I'll Google right away. But like,
Dude,
you know,
I-
y'all talking about guns.
I fact check mid conversation all the time. You ever see my phone pop up when we're talking? Sometimes it's me fact checking the things that are being said to me.
I love one time Tony was like, "That's what we call in the car a titty."
titty.
It's like the
Bro,
car.
they be-
Hey, Tony, you lost your credibility a long time. Yo, we were like 16 years old. I got a flat tire.
Yo.
My dad came out to help me replace the tire. Tony's kicking my tire, talking about bam, bam. He's kicking a different tire that's not flat. I'm like, bro, you're about to create more problems for me. He's like, you see what you got right there? That's called the titty. Basically, the tire was like slightly underinflated, so it had like a little bulge. He was like, that's
Bro,
called the titty. That's what
that's-
we in the industry call a titty. And I'm
That's
like,
not-
bitch, we're in
that's not
11th
what that
grade.
is.
What industry are you in, bro? What are you talking about?
That's not what a titty is. A titty on the thing is where air gets past the inner seal where the air is actually supposed to be in the inner tube, and it gets
It's
on.
like a
It gets in
bubble.
between. It's a bubble that pops. You can rupture your tire or whatever can happen to you while you're driving. That is what people call in the industry a titty.
So I was sitting there kicking my tires. He
Does
was
it
trying to
involve
pop.
kicking the tires?
Yeah,
I was making sure not-
Okay, which is another thing Tony does. Tony tests everybody's shit. I be fact checking things. He be fact checking your furniture. If he sits on a chair and it makes like a creaking sound, he'll get up and he'll start. He's like pounding into it to see if it can hold him. But I'm like, that's putting way more stress than what you would have done if you just sat. So now if it breaks, you broke the chair. It's not that the chair was
Facts.
broken.
Bro,
like,
don't let this nigga get
Yo.
a hold of your weed either, because he's breaking it apart, smelling it with all sorts. I'm like, you don't even smoke.
I don't, but I have to check it because I know it. I know about it. I read enough into that shit that I know about it. But yeah, going back to the furniture shit, I told Pooja, anytime you want to go buy a bed or some type of couch, bring me with you. I'm gonna test its durability. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm helping
and
you
okay,
out.
I'll accept that. But
Somebody
you be
else's
doing it
shit.
in people's house.
Nah,
you'll
I've
sit
never
on
done that
somebody's
like that,
chair
bro.
and
You're-
be like,
Yo,
"This is a sturdy chair." Like, you
crazy.
didn't need to do that. Like
This
you
is
could
crazy.
be compromising the structural integrity of this chair with those gyrations, but
Yo, the credibility, you're losing points right now, Pooch. I don't go to people's house and just sit there and be like,
I didn't say you go to people's house
Go
and
like
just
this.
do that. I've seen you do this. Do furniture tests. Sorry, you're saying you've never been to someone's house and tested their furniture?
no. If they're telling me, like, I sit down on the furniture and I'll look at it, I'll be like, damn, this shit look like it might break. I'm gonna get off of it and get on something that's a little bit more stronger, right? Sit there and you got to do a little bit of movements. You got to feel it. I'm not like, yeah, all right, yeah, this is good. This chair is good. Like, I'm not doing all that. You're making that shit seem beast.
Bro,
Yeah,
I've
but
seen
you
you
do
sit
give
on
it
a
a few
plastic
rocks.
chair
Yeah,
where the
you
four
gotta-
legs do that on you, and then you like hit like a little shimmy to see if you can stay in the chair. I would get up and be like, I don't even try to sit in a plastic chair. I see them plastic chairs, and I'd be like, nah.
And I
not
don't want to do
happening.
myself the embarrassment.
I'm not
unless
gonna
I can double them up. Once you double them up, it gets a little bit more integrity.
I've never had a mishap
It
with a
gets more
plastic chair,
credibility.
but just when you see those legs kind of
Start
they
bending.
go out a little bit, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, I'm not even living in that zone. I can't live in there. I got too much anxiety to stay in that chair. Like,
Yo, yeah, that's crazy. Nah, I can't do that either. As soon as I hear the crick or that little bend, I'm moving out of that chair so slow. It's not even funny. Because you don't want to
broke
be
a
that
plastic
dude.
chair once, actually.
Same.
The
see that.
sturdiest plastic chair. The shit was like a throne of plastic. I was like 12 or something. I was sitting in there. I lost in some video game and I like flung my body back. and the fucking where the armrest was, it just detached. And then it was like a fucking spike that will stab you if you sit the wrong way. And I kept that chair for years. That spike.
That's crazy.
It's a danger chair, bro.
Yeah. What about you, though? What is something that I can tell you and you'll just take it for face?
I was gonna say food, but you don't like spicy. You don't like spices.
You don't need to have
You got no
spicy
food credibility.
You don't.
How?
You don't like sazons.
You don't like food. You don't eat food, bro.
I'm just fat off of air and water.
No, you just fat off of like
Fuck.
fried chicken and barbecue.
Bro, I
and
barely
shit.
eat fried chicken.
Basic shit.
I eat
You don't
good.
need a pickle. You don't need sushi. You don't need.
So that
fish.
takes away my credibility
You don't-
because I don't eat it?
ketchup
Yeah,
on pizza.
The gamut of foods that you
Can't
eat
shit
are
on that.
so narrow that you're gonna tell me something is bad. I'm like, I'm gonna have to try it because like your opinions are pickles are bad. It's like
No,
I hate
my
pickles.
opinion is that I
It's like,
hate
all right.
pickles. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying I hate them. I don't like them.
yeah. There's zero difference in our two statements.
Defeat.
But go off.
It's
That's the
tight.
dumbest shit I heard. There's no we're talking about your opinion.
Yeah, and I'm not saying you're making it seem like I'm saying
There's no
that
fact
for
of
a
the
fact
matter.
that pickles are
No, there's no facts. This is all beauties in the eye of the taste bud in this
to
situation.
behold.
okay?
I feel like your taste buds haven't matured yet.
Bro, don't fucking talk, bitch. You be talking about the Twin Peaks got the best Cuban fucking sandwiches. I don't want to hear shit
Yeah, Doey
about
has
you
bad
saying about
food
food takes. That's fucking
Doey has
wild.
bad
I might
food
have-
takes, but he
I've done
eats
some bad
more
food.
food than you. But
That
Doey
was-
also don't eat shit. He don't eat
Yeah, he don't eat
sushi.
shit either.
Do you guys even eat sauerkraut?
I've tried it.
Yes,
I've
I
tried
love
it.
sauerkraut.
I've tried it.
Oh my
I'm not.
God,
I'm not a
it's
fan of
incredible.
it. I'm not a fan of it.
I need all of
I
it.
know you're not a fan of it.
Y'all motherfuckers never had swordfish. How about that? I have.
I can't
Fantastic.
eat anything from the sea.
Because I don't
You have
fucking
swordfish
hang
with them?
out with the fucking salt life people. I've never even seen a swordfish
So you never.
in any capacity.
But you hang out with a whole bunch of Japanese people or whatever people to eat sushi all day, every day.
I went to Japan, yeah. So I ate a lot of
You ate
Japanese
sushi
food.
before you went to Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, so take that shit out the fucking window. You be
Where
eating
the fuck do I go to eat a swordfish? I don't know where
any
to go.
fucking store that sells fish has swordfish.
Any store that sells
Well,
fish.
not any.
What does
any
that
stores.
mean? A
Mostly,
store?
mostly any.
Is there sushi
store
with
that
like
has
cooked,
fish?
cooked meats in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken, like a chicken one?
Yeah, they suck. You're lame.
You want real? If
So
you're gonna
I
eat sushi,
can't-
you eat raw
I
fish. If
cannot
you want
eat-
sushi
I'm allergic.
to raw fish.
I'm allergic to fish. I'm allergic to anything from the
If
ocean.
I grab a fish and
Crustaceans.
slap you with it, you're gonna break out in hives.
He's
my
gonna
nigga.
break out in hives. He slap him with a fish.
Why does Tony's
The juice of
solution always
fish-
involve slapping someone with something?
Cause this man's outrageous. I want to slap the shit out of him, thinking he knows for a
I'm
fact.
not credible. I
I don't
have
think-
allergies.
All right, I'm gonna test that shit out next time
I
we're
can't-
together.
You could eat
Eat
fresh
shrimp.
fish, right?
I could eat from fresh water, from
Yeah.
water, so I can eat
That's what I
tilapia.
meant
All
by
the
fresh
bullshit,
fish, my bad.
all the bullshit fish.
Yeah,
They're all whack.
whack.
They're all suck.
and you've
they're-
known this because you
You
broke
eat
out in hives.
bass and catfish and shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
Fried catfish, though, is a southern delicacy.
Yeah,
Fried catfish
because
is good.
So is
They
frog
made it-
legs, but who the fuck wants to eat that?
I don't think frog legs are a delicacy.
yeah,
You're
I think it's a
tripping.
thing people in the South eat.
I was trying to find a good place to get frog legs in Louisiana when I was down there. I was curious. I've never tried them before.
It's a
Somebody was
delicacy. They
going
got
to-
them things hung up.
My dad said they
Drying
taste
them
like
up.
chicken.
That's what
I
I've
had
heard. I've heard they're-
alligator nuggets. They were not very good. They tasted a little swampy.
Little gamey, right? Yeah. I had them
somebody
too.
told me they were going to Louisiana. They were like, "Oh, we're going to New Orleans." I'm like, "Don't go to the Museum of Death." My friend told me he didn't like it, and they were like, "We weren't gonna go to the Museum of Death." I was like, "All right, stay away from there."
Also, let's rewind a little bit. Tony tried one food, the swordfish, that's like, I guess, medium exotic. It's like, I've tried swordfish and none of y'all have tried. It's just a weird thing. Like, I've never heard of anybody eating swordfish. This is a brand new thing. The only thing I know about swordfish,
The
you
best
you can ride them in
tasting fish
Donkey
to
Kong
eat.
Country, you know? That's it. Is
Facts.
that even a marlin? That's what you're talking
It's
about?
a-
Marlins?
No,
Is that
I'm
a
saying a
swordfish?
swordfish. No, this is a different fish.
I don't know the
feel-
difference, you see.
I feel like they are different
connoisseur.
fish, but I don't know what the
It's a
difference is
different
between
fish.
those fish.
No, a swordfish is the most fantastic fish you can eat. It's the most beautiful. It's like, it's not even taste like fish. I think that's why I like it. I don't like the fishy taste. Just like the gamey taste of fucking alligators and shit. I don't like that gamey taste. I don't like that fishy taste. I used to eat fish all the time as a kid. But I grew out of that for some reason. My body don't like it. Or the gamiest taste or whatever the shit is. Swordfish is fantastic. I would love to eat swordfish. I would also like to try tuna. Maybe tuna's not even a fishy type taste. Never had tuna. Never. I don't even know where to go and properly get a good slice of tuna.
Like a tuna sandwich? Or like the fish tuna?
like actual fish tuna. Yeah.
You don't know
Dave's
where
Last
you go to
Resort,
any
probably.
Japanese restaurant, they have tuna. Anyone.
Maybe I'll
Or
try
Dave's
that
Last
for
Resort.
for my first sushi roll up.
That place smells
Dave's
like
Last
the ocean,
Resort.
I love that place. They
Bro. I
have
hate
so
that
much.
fucking place. And even the wings, I enjoyed the chicken
not
wings
that
there.
good.
They tasted a little fishy. Like you'd get like a little hint of like,
It's like they
There's a
mix them
little
in the
fish in
same
this.
bowl that they do
I
fish.
think they
shit.
just fry everything in the same oil. So yeah.
That could be
All right,
it, honestly.
But let's continue real quick. Mateo, what's the incredible thing about Tony? That's what we were doing the rounds.
I've never had to consult him on this because I'm not from Florida, but I feel like Tony's ability to navigate his sense of direction, his driving, I think that's all pretty strong. I would trust him on that if I was getting directions from him or
Facts.
something, because I know the man drives a lot and all over that damn state. So like,
Facts.
And
His
I'll-
communication would be fucked up, but he knows where to go.
He wouldn't
and
be
I-
able to
and-
tell you how to get there, but he'll
I'm
know how
gonna
to
give
get
you a
there.
half clap for that one. Though. That's it. I'm gonna give you a half
and
clap.
I'll trust Tony when he comes to talking about like a shooter. Like, granted, I think that he's biased when it comes to like Call of Duty and like Battlefield, but other shooters he's going to give an honest opinion on them, and I'll trust him when it comes to those types of games.
Most
He
respect.
told
sure.
me He told me BattleBit's good. BattleBit is actually good. It is hard, but it is good.
Extremely.
I love-
I told you guys BattleBit was good. All right? I put y'all on. All right, let's get this straight. We're back to the put on. I put y'all on battle. All right, all right. Tony, what do you think you're the most credible? What's the thing that you have the most credibility on?
Yeah, I did not expect that question. Most credibility of what I do.
I would say, I would assume in pumps.
Anything that has to.
You work in pumps.
Well,
I don't think you have a
think-
good
yeah.
amount of credibility. Like, if you told me about pumps, I'd be like, he's a pump man. He knows about pump. He works in pumps and pump accessories. You know, like
propane and propane. I would say anything hands-on, like anything
He
that
made
has
a
to do,
table.
anything that has to do with outside work, like any, survival, carpenter, anything construction-wise. I think out of us four, I have that. I can fucking do it.
I'll give him that.
We have talked about this previously about how Tony claims he can start a fire no problem in the woods, and we need to record this. This needs to be some
Yeah.
content that we make happen.
Bro, I can start a fire with a broken lighter with no fluid, no fluid in it. No.
You're talking about so you can still spark it though.
yeah, that's easier.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what I
That's
can
the easy
do.
part. Yeah.
You just need some tinder, and then you spark it.
Well, no.
I want to see you rubbing the stick. That's
Yeah.
what I want to see in my life.
for sure. I can start a fire in the wilderness, no problem. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I can do it.
I think I could start a fire with sticks. I think I'll have a big problem doing it. I'm gonna just
I think it would be fun to have all four of us to like build our own little fire and try to start it just with sticks. No lighter fluid, no lighters.
I'll say this: I might be the best at it, but it'd be a cheating, right? I own John Plant's book. I don't know yet. John Plant has a YouTube channel.
What's
The
that?
what is his YouTube channel called? But he's like a white dude. He just lives in the wilderness for a
the
while,
woods.
and he does a lot of weird stuff. Like he'll build huts. He cuts trees down. He'll make a stone axe. He goes to like a river stream. He like gets iron out of the river stream to make little iron like
Is this
things.
primitive something?
primitive technology. I watch every single video that uploads. I watch him, and I own his book. So I might be I might be ahead of the game. But I've never started a fire with sticks. But I know
Didn't-
the process.
Didn't like a fake subculture pop up because of this guy with Indian people and like people
it's-
from like
Not just Indians,
TikTok?
but yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of fake shit. But
Yeah,
the
I've
Indian
seen-
shit is crazy.
I've seen it with Indian people. I've seen it with like Mexican and Central American people.
Yeah.
And like some of them you see like the track marks from the excavator in the background.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give you.
they'll go out there with a stick and they'll fucking make a palace out of. They'll dig a hole like huge hole, like how many square feet of dirt? They're taking it out with their bare hands and just throwing it out. It's like. Have you ever seen a construction crew try to do this? Dig a hole this big? It'll take them probably multiple days. Like, it's just the idea that they're doing this with a stick, and at the end of the day, they're lounging in a pool is just so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
I
a
love my
one-day build,
favorite is when they
apparently.
find like a river stream and they just like hook up a couple pieces of bamboo and like make a fucking pipe, and I'm like, so yeah, you guys did that and then just ran a water hose right into it. Like, don't play yourself. Like,
I'm gonna give you guys one tip, one quick tip, one like fun fact. If you're ever stuck in the woods or some type of wilderness, heavy forage, you don't know where to go, where there's city life or anything like
I
that.
watched Hey Arnold. Okay, go ahead, hit me with it.
If
Yeah,
you
football head.
find a,
Moss.
if you
Talk about the moss.
no moss. If you find a river or a stream, follow that flow. It's gonna lead you to civilization. No matter where you're at, it's gonna lead you to it. Always follow the stream, follow the river. It's gonna lead you to a city or some type of village or wherever it's at. You'll find life. If you're ever stuck in the wilderness, trust me. So that's
What if you're stuck in the swamp, in the water, and it's big water, wide water? Which way do you walk?
It's gonna
He's
have
talking
a
about
flow.
a river.
Yeah,
No.
it's gonna have
Not
some type
always.
of flow. Not
All them
always. It's
Everglades
gonna-
shits, them shits is just still
Yeah.
water. You're
Yeah.
fucked if you
Yeah,
end up.
Everglades,
You won't know where
Everglades
to
is
go.
dangerous because you got animals. You got to survive. Like that's dangerous. I don't even know.
Remove all the terrible creatures like the big snakes and the alligators and the
Yeah, if you remove all the
big-
creatures, I can
Remove all
guide
those
us out of
creatures.
that swamp for sure.
What?
I can guide us out of that swamp for sure.
I think we're dead.
Gators are just big, cuddly dogs anyway, dude. My
Yeah,
Uber
fucking
driver already
word.
told me about this when I was in Florida. Just the big, cuddly cats, basically.
Anyways, the grandpa in Hey Arnold claims that moss always grows on the north side of a tree. That's how you'll know your sense of direction. I don't know how true this is, but this fact has stood with
That
me
is-
forever.
It is
I assume it's not true. That seems
completely
ridiculous.
wrong. Like it's rooted in a little bit of reality because it has to do with like the path that the sun travels across the sky. Is that side is more likely to be northern on the trees or
I
something like that. This
see.
is what I've read, but it does not mean that moss will only grow on the north side of trees.
There's also the
Fuck
North
you,
Star.
Arnold.
I mean, there's the North Star as well. But
Hey Arnold,
I be looking for the Star in the sky. They talk about the brightest star.
I can never tell.
They
I've got
be
a
lying.
stigma. I've got
I
a
know which way
stigmatism
north
too.
is,
Like
and the brightest star don't be over there. I be thinking that all this North Star talk, those people were like in Europe and shit. I don't know. Maybe the sky be a little different in different parts of the world. You know what I'm saying?
so it says here, moss will grow on any hard surface, including the sides of trees. But they prefer to grow on north-facing surfaces because they like the darker, more humid environment. If you don't see any moss growing on trees, also check the rocks. Little fun fact.
So you just take the average. You see 50 trees. It's like 40 of them got moss on one side. That's probably north. Right?
Imagine
Arnold
your lo-
wasn't lying. I take it back. What's his name? Craig Bartlett. You're gonna save me one day. I've never forgotten about the moss. All right?
I've been saying it for the longest. It's good to know how to survive if shit happens, like how to hunt, how to.
Oh wait, I agree. It's good to know how to survive if shit happens. 100%.
If shit doesn't
Will
happen, then
shit
you're good.
happen? I haven't had to survive yet, and I'm in my 30s, so I probably not have to survive in my life.
I love the people that are like they're the people who save up a lot of stuff. We're gonna get hit with an EMP. It's gonna happen anytime now. All right.
And one
Just
of these
waiting
Republican
to
people are
happen.
trying to tell me that the food trucks already know about it, and the food shortages are coming. I've been waiting for the food shortages since the pandemic started. Shit has not happened. I know people that have food stores, like they're ready for The Last of Us. They're waiting for Outbreak Day. They got water, food, canned goods, all types of shit. Shit's a little crazy.